Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Can anyone hear sound? I'm having technical difficulties. Hey, brother. What's going on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Try something. Loud and clear? Wow. Alright. Cool. Let me know if you still hear me now. You still hear me. Check, 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 check. Cool. I'll wait till everyone get a few more people on here. Waiting for some people. Okay, cool. So, I don't know who's jumping on, who's not. I figured... Alright, cool. You can hear me well? Very cool. The reason why I'm doing this is not a episode. This is like a pre-episode 44. We're going to start getting back on track. I've been absent for at least a good, I don't know. What's it been, guys? I don't know, a couple months. For very good reasons. Contact hasn't stopped. But I have been warned. I have been told. And I've also had other things go on that has prevented me from sharing. We have a lot of new data. At the current moment, I'm not sharing that data. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give this synopsis a little bit. And I can go into a lot of things that we have figured out and discovered. I didn't even plan on doing this today. I just decided I was just going to jump on here. I feel like the root of this, the heart of all this, is that I owe you an explanation. And the explanation is that we're still here. I'm still getting contact. Things are just a little complicated. So I plan to do in future episodes, starting with 44, we're going to go into book 1, manuscript 1. I'm giving current contact a rest as I work through that contact, and you'll understand why in the near future. There have been a lot of new discoveries throughout the manuscripts, and the team has been working on a lot of different things between all the different elements of contact. Also, we do have the books that we're working on. They are right now with a publisher, being reviewed, and I basically just wanted to apologize. I know some of you, and most of you are not going to see this now live. I know that it's the middle of a Friday, the last day of before the weekend, and it is an odd time for me to be on. So most of you, when you see this, it'll be either tonight or sometime this weekend. I don't have anything in front of me that I just had this gut feeling to come on the air and give an explanation because I thought that was the best and the right thing to do. I've been doing a lot of studying, reading. We've been working on code. We've been working on all kinds of stuff. You name it. I did get a little bit of well, not a little bit. I was directly told not to share directly. And other things to go along with that. And it's all going to make sense. There's a lot going on in the world, and you guys are fully aware. By this time, if you're still with me and you're out there questioning what's going on still, and you don't see what's happening out there. Right, it's not fear. It's just there's a lot of time that's down on the clock, so to speak. And I don't know what everyone has a different view. I saw someone the other day put, I got 28 days before we're all taken or something. Like, what are you? I don't know. I wasn't told anything like that. Another person saying, what was the recent thing? They see what's going on in the world. They know the layers that are happening globally on this world. But they have this notion that all this, everyone's going to be, everything, it's game over. We win. It's all. I think we haven't even begun to go through it. I mean, we're in it, but we have definitely not gone through the thick of anything yet. There are going to be more parts to that beast system that was presented to us. We know that because they said that's the first part through contact, and you're going to have a bunch of a bunch of these other things that are going to keep pouring out on us on a seasonal cycle basis to get you accustomed and refined into the way of this new order. That's what they want. That's what they're pushing. That's what everything is controlled and everything is happening the way they want it to happen. So there's a smoother transition into the order, whether it's from the solution to a crisis, a pandemic, or a war. What's going on? I just wanted to come on here to say I think about you guys often, and to have privy data and information and not be able to share it consistently and constantly hurts my heart. But at the same time, I understand part of the bigger picture of why we have unlocked major corner pieces of the puzzle. And knowing that also comes dangers. It's not to be fearful. It's just everybody's watching. Christos, Antichrist, all sides, terrestrial, non-terrestrial. They're all watching. What some are wondering, what am I alluding to? Some already know. There are a lot of good people out there. That's what I've come to find out. There are a lot of people who get a lot of good, valid information. There are. Some of those people are hard to talk or reach. Some of them are close. And there are a lot of people who are getting disinformation. I have been given disinformation at times. But to be able to discern through that and see it's in layers. And when you start to get it, the majority of this picture, you realize how little time we do have. We should be spending more time with each other, family. Everything should be intent with love and where your heart's at and where your intent and mind and what you focus your energies on. Because there's a lot of distractions out there. Some would say I'm a distraction or someone else is. I will tell you, I do get very unique information that goes against it goes against the grain of a lot of the community. Early on, I used to think, wow, this stuff is so phenomenal that it'd be like really cool to hang out and meet a lot of these. And I've met a lot of these guys. Some of them I haven't. I don't go to any conferences, or I have yet to. I wouldn't mind in the future if there's time. But there's such a mixed bag out there of things. And everyone's interpretation of what someone else told them of who they are, or what is it to be, or what race is what, or... Remember, I always said there's a lot of light and dark in everything, on all sides, all races. And it goes back billions of years, billions and billions and billions of years. We have this notion, being in the now and in this time, to say, well, I'm here now, in the flesh, living, breathing, in this second. So none of that matters. The future, the past. You can't prove anything. We're it. We're the best. There's no other way. Nothing else could have been. It's tough. These are really, truly tough times. I could seriously just kick back and go with the flow. I could literally taint my works that I receive and just make it sound like a lot of other people. And I guess I could just blend in. But I'm not that person. I'm going to tell you what it is, whether we like it, we don't like it, but also I'm not going to endanger you. So, I'm normally a little bit more prepared. We have a lot of data, earth-shattering data. But putting the data out on here right now would also put it in the hands of others who don't have the intent or goodwill for humanity. That's the truth. I can't get any more frank than that. And the data is so sensitive. It literally it's a weapon in the wrong hands. It is and has been used as a weapon in the wrong hands before. And a lot of things make sense. It's unfortunate. Got to learn the hard way sometimes. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to keep moving forward, right? As long as you know, when you know, you just don't make those same mistakes. And you ask for forgiveness, right? So, I've done a lot of soul searching the last couple months. I know a lot more than where I was 2 months ago, I can say that. And contact ceased for a moment. And that's why I didn't have an episode for a while. And then it was boom, 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 boom through April and May. And it's only been a couple weeks since last contact was officially, I can tell you right now, I'm in the 4th manuscript now. So May 13th. What is today? It was like a little over a week ago. Right? What's today? Anyone know? I forget the date. So, it's been quiet for a little over a week. And I have this channel. I guess I'm just not the guy. I'm not the guy for the media, or I'm an in-person. I'm in the flesh, like I'm a real person. I'm how I am on camera. This is how I am. This is who I am. And I'm a straight shooter. and I get unique contact. It's what it is. It's all in the news now. So let's just talk about that for a moment. So everyone knows about all these congressional, or what is it, Senate? What are we talking about? I'm not even keeping up anymore with that. You're having a controlled disclosure is what you're having. All the data that is coming out is getting you geared up for something. A lot of people have been talking about it. A lot of people think it's the other way around, that it's a positive, good thing. Always follow the money. Look at who's where with what, and who's asking for what, and what they're doing. All I know is I want to do... I miss you too, Teresa. All I want to do is get this data eventually in your hands. And that's what I've been focusing on. Instead, these things are going to go away. At one point, all this stuff that we're doing on here with all this social media, all this stuff, that's going to go away in a sense, where it's not going to be your phone. It's not going to be... They're going to put it... They're pushing transhumanism. That's what it is. Merging you with machine. Eventually, you're going to be chipped, and you'll have this data. Oh, I wouldn't be chipped. I wouldn't want to be chipped for many reasons, but this is going to become obsolete. This is the cell phone and all this stuff, all this jazz that we're doing here. All this is just temporary. The war has already started. Everything's pre. They've been planning this forever. It's all terrestrial stuff. That's the thing. Everyone's like, it's extraterrestrial. It's not. There's a lot of terrestrial stuff going on. That's and they have masters. I mean, some of them are off-world. Some of them are on-world. This isn't doom and gloom. It's not all negative. There is positive at the end of the rainbow. But I'm excited to bring you episode 44. I wish I could go through it all right now with you. The team with the Lyran Connection has been working tirelessly day and night with profound discoveries. I didn't plan on doing this today. I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. We're going to be doing an episode 44 very soon. There's so much data. I was threatened. I've been a little quiet. Just be careful out there, guys. There's a lot of... See, that's why all these books, and I keep adding and keep reading. There's a lot of gold nuggets out there. There is so much stuff. It's a lot of good stuff. You can get gold nuggets. I call it gold nuggets of information from a lot of things. You just got to be careful. Same thing with mine. There's disinformation. Things that we have learned over the course of just even this past year. But as my memory comes back to me, because I'm wiped since I came to the earth, as my memory is starting to come back and I'm starting to be aware and know with wisdom and knowledge and things are starting to click together, it is a bigger, deceitful plan. It is larger than light. It's larger than you think. We are in the digital age of man. I mean, it is. It's what it is. A lot of people go, where are the robots? What are you talking about? Drones and this and that. It's coming. Oh, it's coming. It's just not normal yet. It's not normalcy. You go to Dubai or these other places, they got robots everywhere. Drones everywhere. They got stuff going on. It all depends on where you're at in the world. What part of the plan you're in. It's going to be tough. I love the spirit, though, with everybody that are beyond positive. We got this. We're winning. You're going to see right now. It will come for a time it'll be like that. Until, well, they're already by hand making the third temple over in in Israel without the iron tools and everything's. It's all going to come together, and you're going to see what I've been saying. It's all intertwined. It's not separate pieces of the pie. Are there extraterrestrials? Sure there are. Are there interdimensional beings? Sure there is. Deities? Yep. Everything, ghosts, this, that, everything terrestrial, good, bad. Is it? There's no such thing as a deep state. Yeah, sure there is. What planet are you on? Where do you think you are? What did Old Contact say? Most of your books are polluted. Who writes the history books? Who teaches the teaching in school? Where did they teach and learn? And where did they learn from? And who taught them? And where did they get that data? This has been going on a long time. This isn't... Why would they do that? What are they doing? Why would they do that? Because it's bigger than just us. It's... Who do they follow? Who do they worship? Who are their masters? There are good people that go to church, right? There are good people who don't go to church and will be at home, and they have their own thing going on. Whatever they are into or whatever they believe, it's the intent of the heart. It's who you follow. It's who you worship. It's where you go, what you do. So, in a sense, yeah, there's a lot of good people doing a lot of good things, and there is a movement. But there are two wings of a same bird going on. Don't be fooled. This planet is tough, man. It's real tough. But I will tell you this. One thing that everyone says that is going to be consistent. All will be known. All truths. You'll see. And not, well, that could be in 80 years. No, I'm telling you, it's less than 10 years away. I'm telling you, I've been telling you that. There's a lot of ego out there. Everyone has a little bit of it. Some larger than others. I'm not your therapist. I'm only reporting what I receive. But what I receive is phenomenal. I'm also not unwise enough to know when I need to be careful. Because I'm flesh and blood right now. My soul isn't. But I have a job to do. What's going on, guys? I have a job to do. And it's a long job. And we're going to go through some bumps in the road coming up. And then there will be a time where it's peace and everything. A lot of what these guys in the community are saying, they're saying a little premature. We got to be careful because the premature peace and things that we're talking about are going to be a false peace before real bad times. And it's not fear. It's written. It's written on many things. It is. And I've even received it. I will explain to you why I'll contact all these different races. My biggest question was, why do all these different races, deities, all these things, they are making contact, light, dark, all sides? I'd have the answer. And that answer will be known soon to the rest of you. But for now, that's my journey that I'm dealing with. My job is to inform you. Trust in your heart and what you know to be right and wrong. Like, think like a child. That's the safest thing I could give you. I would say to my own, be like a child. Question everything. Lead with your heart and your mind, with your wisdom and your intent of what it is, and you'll be safe. Anything else is a walk off the path, and over these judgments, these milestones, these signs in the sky, these blood moons, these times and event. It's another check mark where we're at. There's still time. There will come to a point where prayer won't work. Meditation will not connect you. There will come a time when that will happen. It is not yet. It's soon, but it's not yet. There are, what does Old Contact say? Ones who sing sweet songs and play instruments, but are not your friend, but will come as your friend. I'm not here to preach. I'm here to tell you the truth. The truth really does set you free. But you also have to be a place where you're stable enough to accept the truth and live it, because there will come to a point very shortly that a lot of things are going to change, that you can't live in the false matrix anymore. You can't live in the bubble, the TV program, all that stuff. It's all bad for you. All these invisible spectrums that are hitting you and bombarding you with all these frequencies, and it's not good for you. It's not meant. You weren't designed. You're an organic life form holding, in a third dimensional body, holding a higher density, dimensional, spiritual soul that is riding in this organic machine on a sacred waters, sacred land planet, along with all these other organic life forms of plant, animal, but everything has become corrupt and changed. They are manipulating everything. A lot of you guys have all the right stuff. You really do. I really enjoyed this journey so far. I wouldn't have thought before 2013. I mean, I was into that kind of stuff a little bit, where I would be curious, but I didn't realize the gravity of everything when you're in it. It's nothing to be fearful. If you know you're a good person and you're doing the best that you can and you're doing the right thing, and like I said, your intent and your heart is there, there will be a will, there's a way. But enjoy the time you have now. Really enjoy your family. Really enjoy the moments that you have upcoming. We're all going to be tested, and we're going to be, some will come out refined. Some are going to perish. I'm sorry. Nothing's guaranteed for me. When I look at it, I'm not guaranteed anything. I don't expect it. I want it. I do. I hope. Pray. But nothing's guaranteed. We could do the best that we can do, as long as we do that daily. And we need to focus on the now. And as much love and spending that time, because there's going to be a time where, just like great periods of time in history, there aren't time for such the little notions of our day-to-day lives that we take for granted won't be there. We'll be struggling for survival. Now remember, the other side, they have the quick fix to everything. Do this, you get this. Do this, you get this. But it's going to cost you. There are some people that actually are like, hey, sign me up. I want to be put in a machine for another 100 years. 100 years? What's that? That's like when Old Contact told me Ningizit, it was like, and I'll give you divine wisdom. I'm like, what's that? I mean, like, if you're going to give me that, and we saw how that went down another time. So, yeah, no thanks. So be careful with ones that are bearing gifts and they're false Gifters. Another thing I've learned is the enemy, a lot of it, they're with the cosmic law, they don't lie. They even say they don't lie. It's got to watch how they word it, and they talk to you. They could trick you. You got to be careful. Just like terrestrially on the planet, they trick you by telling you before they do it. It's mind control. That's all it is. What happened? Good. Oh, rainbows. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of the rainbows. A lot of rainbows, balls, rainbow balls, ships, a lot of contact, a lot of things we have figured out. And the timing, it's all about the timing. But in the meantime, we are working the material and getting it prepped. And the good news is, I have to continue to operate, even though we know what's coming. I have to continue to operate as if I can't. I don't know the hour or the time, but I do know the season. But I will say we're going to continue to operate forward as if nothing's happening, so that way we can produce these works so you can have them in your hands. And then you'll see for yourself. And you be the judge. It's a lot of scary stuff, guys. A lot of scary stuff. I would highly advise not merging with machine. Don't merge with machine. If you're like, but this is good stuff, it's not, don't do it. Don't follow those who do it. Don't think because one guy goes and now is parading around for the other side that one is of the light. They work on all sides, and you have to be careful. VJ, what's going on? Haven't seen you in forever. Thank you for sending me those messages. I really appreciate you telling me some of that information. That's good stuff. I like that. And Angela as well. Thank you. And Teresa. And of course, a big shout out to Oliver Kit Kat, Tara, X76, Cosmic 23. Hey guys, so I throw up Donut up there. I get a lot of extraterrestrial stuff. I get a lot of crazy stuff. I get some capital N with a little bit of the S, a little bit of that A stuff, infiltrate, white hat, black hat stuff going. You got to be careful, but that donut, I'm telling you, you need to take it and just sit there. I know he's a character. He's cool. He's really cool. He's a really good guy in real life. Look at he's telling you the terrestrial stuff. He's telling you how the machine operates. He's showing you their world is the numerology, and it is interlaced with off-world and on-world stuff, interlaced with rituals and sacrifice. I mean, this is what this machine has been working on for a long, long time. This is what you would call the deep state. That is a global thing, not a one country thing. There's so much, guys, and it all come out. And then there'll be a time of really bad things. And then the final, the bad guys lose. We're not there. You're going to see. Just be careful. Don't put things in your body. Be your temple. Just be careful. Hey, we're all guilty. Who smokes cigarette? Who's had a drink of alcohol? Who's done whatever? But be careful what you put inside your pressurized temple. Be careful what you put into your what you consume. Even the water is poison. You got to be careful. It's true. I mean, when you see shortages, look at the whole picture. It's not a oops, I did it again. It's a I did it on purpose again. That's what it is. They're not that innocent, you know, Britney Spears. Yeah, not that innocent. It's a big club. Who said that? That comedian. It's a big club and you're not in it. It's true. It's a big club. Some want to be in it. Some want to be cool. I'm cool. I'm associated with it. Are you? Are you really cool? Or are you just a tool? I'd rather be a tool for God. Honestly, for the King of Kings. I mean, that's where it all stems from. It's where it all comes from. Oh no, you can't mix religion with contact. Why? People think linear. They think like, oh, they also think in thousands of years. Think millions. Think billions. Think a long time ago. Well, the Orion Wars. Yeah, they were what? They were billions of years ago. And they're still going on. These Orion, these wars. And yeah. You said it. Billions. There's a lot of things going on out there, guys. Things that look friendly that are not friendly. Be careful. I don't know what else to say. Other than episode 44 is going to be, what do they say? It's going to be lit. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. Tomorrow, I'm going to focus on, well, we're cleaning up manuscript 1. And that's going to be my main focus, and also completing the book that is actually in the publisher's hands right now. The first one. The second one will be there in a few months. And then the plan is then to start pumping out these manuscripts to you guys so you can see for yourself. And it's actually all blessing in time, because we have come to find out very large amounts of data that have been even, whoa, that we can see now. And you'll see for yourself. But, like I said, we're in real time. I know there's only a handful of you on here. And there's going to be more handfuls later on. Not a lot. I don't have bots. I don't have paid. I don't promote it. I don't pay to have it. Whoever's going to listen is listen. If whoever doesn't, that's fine. Whatever. I mean, that's on. I don't get anything out of it. Those of you who have help in any way, I do appreciate. So that I have gotten things from fans, from you guys, from just listening, whether it's pens or whatever. It actually helps with the material. But what I'm trying to get at is, my agenda is to give you the accurate, decoded, along with how it originally comes in, the data, light and dark. We don't just get one set of extra or couple contacts and then we worship them. We get it all sides, and they fight with each other. And then there's terrestrial things, and I'm going to present it exactly and let you decide. It's big. It's really big. It's bigger than you could possibly imagine. Very, very big. So tomorrow I'm going to focus on re-looking at that book 1 and the manuscript 1, getting prepared for episode 44. I'm going to spend a little time with the kids. Something to do with water. They want to do something with water. So we'll do some of that. And I just want to let you know I love you guys, and I'm still thinking of you. And I have not gone. I haven't been gone. I've been talking to a lot of people here, off of this. I guess I'm just not. I use this as a tool to share. In a perfect world, a very good world, because I know I am speaking truth, this would be a channel that you would just be able to go to get data, to get information, truth. I'm not trying to sell you something. But a lot of people have a little piece of the puzzle out there. There's a lot of contactees. Who they're speaking with and the intent of those races, we'll see. We'll see. But all the stuff with the ufology right now coming out of DC and all that, that's all controlled disclosure. And that goes all the way back to World War II and all that. We all know that's old news. I was talking to you guys about that in like the early episodes. All the way from, the Thule and Vril Society moving forward into the Navy. Dr. Sala was talking. He was over the money on that, and a lot of other people, they're on the money on that. That's all real. That's true. And then the creating of the Air Force and creating this and Antarctica, all that stuff, that's all legit. Just gotta be careful, guys. Love you. Listen, I'm gonna see what you guys are saying on here in case there's a question or something. I'm saying, dinging ears. You're glitching like Max Headroom, which is kind of disturbing. Anything in the mainstream, remember, we are ages beyond what they are willing to discuss. Yes, and they fear you. They fear you. Am I still glitching? See, when you start speaking the truth, that's what happens. It gets so old. Like, I get that with Contact when they start light and dark. It'll start where they cut into things, into lines, and then you have agents, and then you start getting flyovers with AWACS, and they're trying to get your data, and you got airplane mode, and then you're getting buzzed, and then you're getting weird calls, and then it just, I'm shaking. Just you, not the background. Yeah, they're messing with it. I'm on longer than what I should be, and I said too many things. So, let's see if I even got Contact. Of course, I got Contact on here. Guys, I did get Contact. I need to have an emergency meeting with my team. Guys, I'm going to update you when I can. I told you things are fluid. And Tara, are you still on? Can you hear me? Am I shaking? Just meet me over in our private stuff and tell Oliver and all them to. We got big stuff. I shouldn't have maybe not come on here. It's a little premature. Anyways, guys, I love you guys. I will post episode 44 soon. I'll let you know. But I really got to go now. See, things are fluid. The war is fluid. And here comes some more drama. So let me go deal with that. And love you guys. Have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Stay positive. Hey, they're only contacting because, well, they know they're going to lose. Bye.